Hey guys, Wizzite here, and today I wanted to talk about the current state of skill-based matchmaking within Destiny. And I think it's fair to say it's a topic within the community at the moment, and most of the community are speaking out. Now, I've invited two subscribers of mine, Georgie Boy and Destroyer of Oryx, both whom I play Destiny with, especially the Crucible, to discuss and talk about their views and opinions on what they think about the current state of skill-based matchmaking. But before we jump into the video, guys, first is time for the question of the day. And today's question is, what is the name of the most overpowered shotgun in Destiny? Is it A, the Matador 64, B, the Invective, or C, the Universal Remote? Leave your answer in the comments down below and like the video after making sure you are subscribed to get shouted out in the next Destiny video. And the shout out from the last video goes to Van Dellinger, who voted the Thorn. He was correct. That is the Thorn that you get from the exotic quest line. Now, I want to go back to what I was talking about, guys. The point of this video is to express opinions within the community, not just from YouTubers or me myself. This isn't me ranting. This is me merely trying to bring awareness to Bungie from voices within the wider Destiny community. So each and every like, each and every share and favorite is appreciated to spread the voices in this video to make Destiny a better game, guys. This is only to make Destiny a better game and to bring this awareness to Bungie. Skill-based matchmaking is the one I think one of you guys were just mentioning a minute ago about you could be matched with someone in Australia just because of the same skill-based as you. Like, what is that?
Literally anywhere around the world.
Bloody. Some guy sitting in a caravan in the middle of the Arizona desert on a dongle, and just because he's got the same KD as you, and he's taking his PlayStation on a road trip, you get matched with him.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like, it is literally that, man.
I just remember before, was it year one, that the matchmaking and that, you just, for some reason, it felt easier to play against people. It's just like, now it's a little bit difficult. People are more difficult to play against. Lag, obviously, is an issue.
It's more sweaty, you know what I mean? But we now have private matches, so if you want to sweat, you can take your friends who are this and build a team of a similar level and sweat against them, you know? Like, for me, gaming is about having fun, and I'm not having fun sweating against 6 other people that are just dying to win. You know what I mean? When I want to do that, I play I play Iron Banner and I play Trials of Osiris. I think they should be the whole skill-based matchmaking, but I feel like regular Crucible should just be people that just join up and have fun.
Yeah, like, what was it? It's basically like playing a 66 Trolls respawn. Honestly, it's so sweaty. Like, people are like, I think, like, half the time I feel like it's just people are like esports teams coming against us. Like, it's just like, it's not the same. That's all. You can tell it's not the same. As soon as they implemented the skill-based. Like,
they released the thing saying, like, first of all, what they do is they make sure that the connection is great, and then we go through and match you with somebody who's your skill level. But how many games do I get into where people are yellow bar and red bar? Like, it's actually ridiculous. I think maybe 5 out of the 9 Trials of Osiris games that I played last week, people were yellow bar. Like, that is ridiculous. And like, they might, it just gives them a big advantage, man. Like, my shots aren't hitting them. I remember I was chasing one guy and I was just shooting him, and I just started freaking out because my shots wasn't hitting him because he was a yellow bar. And then everyone in my chat, because I was streaming, was just like, yo, it's because you suck. And I'm like, but I'm on him. My reticule is on him. I'm scoping in on a Mitre Modes tool and I'm shooting him, but because he's running, my bullets aren't hitting him.
And you're like, run around the wall and they'll
still
be shooting you.
Oh,
dude,
God.
Getting shot behind stuff, like, don't.
I said, say if I'm like someone's like aimed in with a sniper on me, I blink out of the way and behind a wall, and about not a minute, that's over exaggerating, but like about a second or two later, I'm dead, and my ghost is clearly behind the wall. People can revive me, it's fine. They can get me up, but still, it just gives us a disadvantage of people being able to shoot you through a wall. Like, oh, God.
Yeah, no, 100%. I remember, I think it was with you, George. We was playing the last Trials of Osiris, or was it just 3v3? It may not have been Trials of Osiris. It may have just been the 3v3 playlist. And you I think it was you, is either you or Barnsey, self-resed, or the guy self-resed, and he managed to kill you before you could kill him because the connection was so bad that when he self-resed, someone shotgun meleeed him, but because the connection was so bad, he managed to melee you. Like, what is that? And we've kind of gone from skill-based matchmaking to connection-based matchmaking, but what they're saying about this whole connection thing is a pile of pants. Like, they just need to get rid of skill-based matchmaking in casual playlists, and they need to tighten up the connection-based matchmaking, if that's a thing and that's what they're calling it. They need to tighten that up to just make it so if you're a yellow bar, like, you're gonna get matched primarily with yellow bars because that's an even playing field. You know what I mean? If you both have poor connections, you are both on an even playing field. And people might say, oh, well, if you've got a better connection, then you're going to be able to, you know, kill people easy on a lesser connection. But that's not the case because the person's lagging. When they move on their screen, they don't move on your screen. So they've moved and they can shoot you. But yet on your screen, they haven't moved yet. They're 2 or 3 steps to the left or to the right because they've moved. You know what I mean?
This thing's happened to me before, right? But I think this one time it was in my favor. My connection one night was like horrible. It was absolutely awful. So we were in a trials match because people wanted to do trials, and I was like, all right, then let's go and do it. My connection's bad. Oh well. So we go into it, right? 2 rounds in, and I lag out the party, but I'm still in the game. And as soon as I joined the party, I look back on the game, and everyone's gone apart from me and my team. It's like, I feel bad for that. I know I should have got reported and banned for that, but I had no clue.
I disagree that you should have been reported and banned for that. Like, if it's your connection, it's out of your hands. But that just goes to show that, like, in this situation, this skill-based matchmaking business is not right. Like, the connection's not right. The skill-based matchmaking's not right because it sucks. But even still, in Trials of Osiris, yes, it should be skill-based matchmaking, but I feel they need to turn up the connection-based matchmaking a little bit, actually, because it almost feels like that most of the people that I'm playing against, yeah, sure, let me rephrase this. It's not even skill-based matchmaking, because skill-based matchmaking is your skill, right? It's actually stat-based matchmaking, because my Trials of Osiris skill-based matchmaking profile, or stat-based matchmaking profile, whatever you want to call it, is from like year 1 and 2. But I didn't play Destiny for a whole year, and I only came back like, 2 months ago, and I still have the same skills. So when I go against people in Trials of Osiris, I get wrecked because it's people of the same stats as me. My kill death ratio, my score per minute, my win-loss ratio, all that's taken into factor. So it's not actually skill-based matchmaking, it's stat-based matchmaking. And talking of the skill-based matchmaking thing, right, and my stat-based matchmaking, George, our last Trials Pass, I know Destroyer of Oryx, you wasn't there, but our last Trials Passes, dude, if you was on it, you'd be like, what the hell is happening? Because we would be like, I think we actually lost our Mercy on our second game.
We did.
Like, actually on our second game, because it was that sweaty. But I'm not at that skill level anymore. You know what I mean? But second game, George, literally, we jumped in. It was just super sweaty, man. And it was a crap map. It was an awful map. Probably the worst map that Trials of Osiris has ever had. Super campy. The only skill you had there was like map control and sniping skills. Like, that was it.
Yeah, no primary, really.
Like, literally no primary.
I looked at the map because I was just like wondering what the Trials map is. I wasn't going to come on Destiny. I was just like, I guess I can say I'm done with Destiny because they need new content out, which I'm waiting for in December. But yeah, like, I looked at the map and I was like, oh my god, is that actually for real right now? That map is too big for Trials, and plus, considering the fact that this happened to me before, like every time I've done Trials since Rise of Iron's been out, like, you'd win your first game, you'd be on 3 wins if you brought all the boons, and then your next team, it would be just like you get whitewashed, or it's a really close game and you just about win it. I don't know what's going on. It's like playing a 9-0 game.
Like, literally, that's what it was. Game 3, after the boons, was a 9-0 game. We lost our Mercy, and I think game 5, we actually lost our boons and everything, and it was time to, like, restart the passage and that. But then, we restart our passage, we go again, And literally, the sweat was so real. Like, we lost 2 games back to back, lost the Mercy. Like, you know, we got outplayed, whatever, doesn't matter. But I was just like, how is it this sweaty this early on? And like, I mean, I'm not great at Destiny anymore. And I just don't understand how it can go from being casual. Like, and like, I mean, I've gone flawless every week since Rise of Iron, apart from last week, I believe. And all of a sudden, it just literally changed. And everything was super sweaty. I don't know if that means, like, literally, I don't know if that's because the map was so big that people could play more passively, more slower, and actually dominate the map because it wasn't just shotguns. And I feel like shotguns can get a little bit lucky with movement and things like that. But, dude, I don't even know, man. It was just so crazy this week. Is like skill-based matchmaking was the only thing turned on. Connection-based matchmaking wasn't on. It was just SBMM. And I was like, this is pants.
They really need to sort something out here. Hopefully the next update, when everything in December, they need to change that.
And 100%, dude. And you talking about new content? Like, Rise of Iron had all this hype, and now it's gone. Like, literally, there's nothing new to do in Rise of Iron. The raid's been done. Trials of Osiris has been smashed. We've got the best weapon, the Clever Dragon. Like, I mean, there's no new exotics. Like, cool, we had the Trespasser, the Nemesis Star. I literally think.
Come on now, we know
like,
Taken King got dead real quick, but it lasted longer than Rise of Iron right now. Like,
dude, I feel like the best expansion in Destiny was the first one. Was that House of Wolves? It was, right?
No, it was Dark Below.
Oh, was it?
No, not Dark
It's
Below.
House of Wolves.
What one about? No, it was Dark Below.
Was it Dark Below? Maybe the viewers can let us know in the comments, because it's been that damn long since we played it that none of us can freaking remember,
yeah, it
dude.
was Dark Below, because we had the first raid, which was Vault of Glass, which came in the game.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then we had Crota. And then after that, it was Prison of Elders.
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, you're right. It was Dark Below. But yeah, that was the best expansion, man. I done that raid, like, literally. I probably done that raid. In fact, Bungie actually gave me a t-shirt with how many times I had killed Crota. And I think it was like 60 times or something like that. And yeah, because it said like Wizzite 60, Crota 0, even though Crota had killed me, but like he hadn't defeated me. I kept coming back, you know what I mean? And I literally think I killed it like 60 plus times. And dude, I've killed this new raid boss like twice. That just says it all, dude. It just says it all.
Basically, like, it used to be just like every week, Tuesday, it was just grind. It would be like, it'd be 3 characters, and because of Vault of Glass and Crota's End, you would do 6 raids a week, and that would just be so fun. And then you would get around to like towards the end of the week, and people just challenging yourself to do a Nightfall. So Nightfall's actually had a challenge then. Now it's not that.
No, it's the same modifiers on the Nightfalls. It's literally the raid is redundant already. Like, once you get 400 light on one character, like, you don't even need to do the raid again. You can literally just play Crucible and do Nightfalls and get 400 drops and infuse them into your other characters. That's literally all you have to do.
So I've got so many full sets of 400 gear because
I haven't even played Destiny that much. I'm not even 390 light yet. Imagine that. I haven't even grinded it like everyone else has, because I don't know, man. I don't know, but guys, if you enjoyed the video, smash the thumbs up button. Don't forget to check these guys out in the description box down below. Subscribe for more, and let us know what you think about this discussion in the comments down below. We're going to have another one talking about what needs to be nerfed within Destiny coming for you guys very, very soon.